News just in, did Glamlite finally unveil their first product and maybe even their second product when it comes to their collaboration with Twilight? Did Natasha Denona release a palette that we pretty much have seen before from them? And finally, did Huda Beauty sell their shares over Kayali Beauty? We have all that and more in this week's new makeup releases, so grab a snack, grab a drink, because it's about to get juicy.
Hello, my most beautiful friends. It's Sunday, which means we're going to sit back, relax, and talk about all the new makeup releases that have been announced in sneak peek. I love doing this series. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into today's top stories. So up first, I have been talking about this every single week when it comes to Glamlite, but Glamlite just revealed their first product for their Twilight collection. So as you guys can see right here, this is a 3D lenticular motion bag. You see that it shifts between Edward and Bella, it shifts between Bella to Edward. It's their beautiful big bag. They first introduced to us, I think last year when they did their Scream Ghostface collection, they introduced their first ever lenticular motion 3D bag, and now they have it for Twilight. Let me show you what Giselle has to say.
You've ever looked at your work and just felt so proud of yourself? This is by far my favorite bag that I've ever created for my makeup brand. When I was creating the Twilight makeup collection, I was like, this collection, it needs accessories. It needs an iconic purse. Just like our other previous signature bags, this bag is going to have two different panels for storage. So you're going to have a smaller compartment and then your larger compartment. This bag is super versatile, so whether you want to use it as a makeup bag to store your makeup, or if you want to take it out as a purse, simply just add on the straps and you're ready to go.
So I do think it's really cool. Am I going to get the bag? Probably, just because I'm going to want to have everything Glamlite X Twilight has to offer. Am I going to really use it? Not as much. I do like my Ghostface bag. I think it's really cute, but realistically, I don't really travel around with it. If I do travel around, I tend to bring like their Garfield makeup bag or the Scooby-Doo makeup bag. I really love those makeup bags. They're so easy to travel with, so easy to pack in my suitcase. I realistically can't see myself walking around with this type of bag. I love the idea of it, but realistically, it just isn't going to work for me to carry it out somewhere, but I still am going to own it. But I want to point out one thing. They showed the palette. If you guys if you guys zoom in. Yeah, you guys, come on, zoom on in. No, Allie, zoom in. If you see right here, you guys can tell that they are revealing the palette. Now, I do want to point something out. When they put the palette in the bag, it looked oddly familiar. It kind of looked like this. Does this not look like it's going to be the same big size? Which, if that's the case, I have a feeling it's going to be a lenticular motion palette as well, because this is going to be the Michael Myers Halloween 2. So this is beautiful. So I have a feeling we're going to get something very similar when it comes to Breaking Dawn, where it's probably going to open up to be the palette on the inside like this. I guarantee you that's exactly what we're going to be getting for the Twilight. Like, I am willing to bet money. By the way that palette looked, it's going to come in a packaging like this. Like, Glamlite's known for their packaging. They make some phenomenal packaging. So I can definitely see them throwing the palette inside here and it coming in a beautiful case like this. Because that's the vibe that it looked like they were putting it in, was this right here. I'm like, I recognize that shape. It literally looks like this. So I have a feeling that we're going to see the Twilight Breaking Dawn 2 palette in something like this. Maybe it's like kind of a 3D image. Maybe it's kind of 3D image of like the three main characters right up here. And they're going to open it up and it's probably going to be a lenticular motion shift between the palette. You're going to see the three main characters as well. And then you open up, you're probably going to see the color story for Breaking Dawn 2. That is the vibe I'm getting. I'm completely guessing here. Again, I don't know any information. I know as much as you guys do, but I just saw that and I was like, wait a minute. I think I've seen this film before. So I am so excited. We still don't have a launch date. I believe it's sometime going to be, coming up in the next couple weeks. I don't think they'd be revealing products if they weren't intending to launch it very soon. So they were going to see it sooner rather than later. Up next, Natasha Denona just unveiled their brand new palette, Meet the Bloom palette. This is going to be a floral inspired palette with 15 new shades inspired by the vibrant coral color stories of the Mini and Midi Bloom cheek palettes, a peachy warm tone shade assortment complemented by rich burgundy and mauve hues that capture the essence of blooming flowers and the radiance of beloved warms. This is going to retail for $69. It's going to be available as of the 25th on Sephora. Early access is going on right now on Natasha Denona's website. Codes, I think, are not applying to that right now. I did check it out. I personally have to say that I feel like this palette is giving
nothing.
Like, I look at it, I'm like, oh,
this looks like every other one of your palettes.
It looks like I need a warm, I need a cool tone. Like, it looks like your retro glam. Like, it looks so similar to all of their other monochromatic palettes. Am I gonna get it? Yeah, I'm gonna most likely end up getting it. I'm gonna get it on Sephora's website though. I'm not getting it right now in the early access. I'm gonna buy on Sephora because I just have a better overall experience with Sephora. Last time I ordered through, Natasha Denona's like website, I had a stinky ass palette. I'm gonna stick to Sephora. It's just so much easier. If you don't like the palette, you can return it. You know what I mean? Natasha Denona, you cannot necessarily do that. So I'm gonna pick it up from Sephora on the 25th. But I will say, I think the outside packaging looks really pretty. The color story from this particular image looks really pretty. But I have to wonder, because if you go on to Trend Mood's page, she actually posted a picture and it looks different in her actual photo. I can't tell if her photo is more warm tone and it's just the lighting, but the palette looks way more warm toned in this particular photo than it does in the campaign photo. So this is how the color story looks. It looks so boring. It looks so boring, so unoriginal, and it looks like so many for other palettes. I'm just kind of like,
you gave us nothing.
Like, you literally gave us nothing. You gave us what I Need a Warm, but more in the pinky hue. Like, I thought it'd been cool if they're gonna do a bloom palette, like to really do a bloom. Throw in some vibrant greens in there to represent flowers, the stem. Do pops of greens, pops of mint. Like, show the spring vibe. Do maybe a little bit of purple in there. Maybe some, pastel yellows. Like, really show flowers in bloom. And I get that it's supposed to be like a peachy, corally vibe. It just doesn't really give us much dimension. Like, I don't know. I'm getting it because, like, a part of me feels like I should. But, like, I look at it and, like, this image right here, I'm like, what is that? Like, it looks so boring and it looks so basic. And it just looks very, very, very similar to the, like, I Need a Warm tone palette. Or I Need a Nude palette. That's what it looks like. But in the campaign images, again, it looks better. I don't know. I need to know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this palette? Do you guys think this is another boring palette that she's rolling out with? Like, I think the Roxa palette, regardless of my situation, what happened there, I think the Roxa palette was gorgeous. It was different. She doesn't have a pink, she doesn't have a purple palette in her collection. So I thought that was very unique, very different, and she could have really done something with this. Really made it pop and made it the best spring palette out there, and I think she went really safe. And I get that's a way to make money because people love that, and I totally support that. But for me, I'm just kind of like, you had so much you can do with this, and I think you kind of dropped the ball on this one. So I want to hear your thoughts. And then the last top story I have to tell you guys is about Huda Beauty and Kayali. So if you guys don't know, Huda Beauty is owned by Huda Kantan, and her sister Mona Kantan actually owns Kayali. Now, Huda Beauty was a big investor in Kayali fragrances, and so they're kind of like the sisters that run together. Well, Huda Beauty just officially announced that she's going to be parting ways from Kayali. She's officially parting ways. She sold her shares to a bigger brand. I have an article right here that says she sold her brand to the big time investor called General Atlantic. That's who's gonna be running Kayali perfumes with Mona Kantan. Now, Mona Kantan does own majority of the shares, so she doesn't necessarily have to answer too much to General Atlantic. Like, she's still gonna have to work with them because they're still a huge investor, but she still has more of a say since it is going to be more, since she has more of investment in it. But Huda Beauty completely stepped aside and is separating herself from her sister. Now, the reason being is on the website that I have, it says first time ever she's gonna fully own Huda Beauty. It says that Huda also announced that Huda Beauty will fully redeem the ownership interests that minority shareholders TSG Consumer has held in the cosmetic company since 2017. This decision returns Huda Beauty to the full founder ownership, with Huda continuing to lead the brand independently. So not only is she fully taking ownership of her brand by selling her shares, this also opens up another avenue for her. Maybe this will allow her to start creating her own fragrances if she wishes to do so, and go down that route if she wishes to do so. And this also allows Kayali to kind of step out the fragrance realm, and if she ever wanted to do cosmetic, she'd have the opportunity to do so as well by stepping apart from her sister. I think this is a great business move on both parts. I love Kayali fragrances. My favorite one I thought was going to be the Juicy Eden, but it's actually the lychee one. The lychee one is by far my favorite. It smells so good. The owner has been so kind. Whenever I tag the perfumes buying it, like, they respond back. They're so sweet. They respond to comments. There's so many different people. I'm really excited to see where this brand goes from here now that they have an investor behind them. This will allow them to open up more doors and expand more globally than what they already have, and kind of stand on her own separate from Huda Beauty, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So with that said, that is all today's top stories. Now let's dive into this week's new makeup releases. Alrighty guys, so up first, it just got announced that Olive Young is officially going to be opening a store in Los Angeles. If you guys don't know what Olive Young is, I honestly didn't hear about them until I think Michaela went to North Korea earlier, or I guess in late 2024, she went to North Korea where she got to meet the Tier team. She went to Olive Young, and she pretty much said that this is their Sephora of South Korea. Like, their Sephora South Korea. Like, this is their big K-beauty store their Sephora all over Asia. I think it's absolutely fantastic. They're bringing it here. So it says the big K-beauty retailer South Korea is preparing to open a U.S. stores throughout Los Angeles. Their mission is to support small and medium-sized K-beauty brands in the global market. Now, I've definitely have tried a few K-beauty products. I obviously have tried Florasis. I wouldn't necessarily say they're Korean brand, but I definitely love more of the K-beauty style makeup and skincare. Florasis, Flower Nose Beauty. I love Medicube. I've been trying Medicube. I have Rael as well that I've really been enjoying. I think they make some phenomenal products, so I'm really excited to see this store come here. It's unfortunate that's only in Los Angeles, so like I have no way of really getting it unless I buy it online. I kind of wish it would kind of pop up more globally, but it's really nice to see K-beauty being spread throughout the United States. Hopefully, it's really nice seeing K-beauty really come here. It's going to help to open more doors and really start to expand the K-beauty brands, and I'm really excited to see them come here. When they're gonna be opening, but it should be sometime soon. Up next, Rhode Beauty just launched a brand new shade to their peptide lip line, and it's gonna be the Sugar Cookie lip shade. This is going to be a hot pink plus sugary sweet mixed together. This is a sheer but buildable hot pink gloss, sparkle pink and blue shimmer. Swipe on for high shine, sparkle finish on the lips, and freshly baked sugar cookie scent. Now, they recently just did a pop-up event over in LA. It's a 3-day pop-up event where you can actually go and like try on the Rhode Beauty products. You can buy all the products there. This is where they were actually selling this particular peptide lip serum there. I have not tried anything from Rhode Beauty. I know they're supposed to be coming to Sephora. As soon as they do, I absolutely want to try them because I'm kind of scared that if I try them now, I might not like them. And then I'm like, I don't know what their return policy is. So I'm kind of waiting for them to go to Sephora. I know everybody's craving to have this particular color. I've seen people try it on. It looks so beautiful on them, but I'm scared if I try it on me, it's going to be too hot pinky. Then I'm going to be like, this sucks. I hate anything super hot pink. So I do want to try these. I want to see what this brand's all about. I know there's some controversy surrounding this particular peptide lip serum. I know that people say that it's super grainy, that you have to boil it in hot water to get the graininess to go away. I don't really know where that rumor came from, but that people have said that it's super grainy and people have not really liked it. People bashed the lip liners. People said the lip liners were absolutely horrible. They swiped away so easily. Like I've seen so many reviews on the lip liners saying that they're absolutely atrocious, but then I see people love the blush sticks. So there's so many different things in this brand that I want to try that people either love and hate, and this is one of them. I want to try this. I want to see what the big deal is about their lip serums. I don't know. If you guys tried them, let me know. Okay, so up next, L'Oreal is launching a brand new Faux Brow Ultra Fine Double Brush Tip Brow Filling Pen. That is a long ass name. This creates naturally fuller brows. It's a double brush tip, effortlessly mimics brow hair for a double look in one precise stroke. So it's going to be coming in 8 different shades, and it's going to retail for $12.99. And I have to say, when I first saw this particular product, I was like, this looks like a medieval times. This is like a medieval fork. You guys remember I'm talking about like back in like medieval times or like Game of Thrones times, or this is what their forks look like? That's the vibe I get from this. And I don't really know how a product like this would work for me. It's just 2 strokes. I get this is supposed to give you more of like a natural hair-like flick to the brow. Like you're supposed to just flick in. Not really use it to fill in the brows, but kind of go in and fill the sparse area with like a little bit of extra hair. You know what I mean? I just don't know how I would use this because like the 2 flick sides, I don't know. It's very unique looking. Are there other products out there that look like this? If there are, please enlighten me because I don't really ever worry about brows too much or concealer. So this one I'm still looking at going, how would this work? Like, let me know. If you guys try something like this, let me know. So I feel like an idiot because I don't remember this product, but apparently it was once in existence and now it's back. But e.l.f. just relaunched the new Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. Am I the only one that doesn't remember this? I have no memory of this. So it says a sticky gel primer that grips makeup and hydrates skin with a cooling sensation and a fan fave sweet mint scent back for a limited time. It retails for $8. Why do I not remember this? I'm so confused on this now. Mint, I used to love mint chocolate chip ice cream. It was always one of my absolute favorite, but your girl can't have it anymore because they don't make it a dairy-free option for the most part. The ones they do have like, Oreo cookies in it. I'm not a cookie person in my ice cream. I'm very plain Jane with my ice cream when it comes to that. I don't really like to have textures. Just not for me. So like I don't really get to enjoy it anymore, but I will say I miss it. And like the idea of like having one that smells like it. Oh my God. Yes. I'd want to try this. Now it's supposed to leave you with a dewy finish. But why don't I remember this? Do you guys remember when this came out? I have no memory of this.
Am I stupid? Don't answer that.
Okay, so it looks like Naturum is releasing some more Fido Glow Lip Balm Shimmers. This is going to be in a new finish. So this is going to be formulated with shea, with shea butter, plant sequilini, and geo diamond pearls, leaving lips soft and shimmery. It has a high shine formula and it retails for $12. There's gonna be like 6 or 7 different shades. It's gonna be available as of the 21st on the website and I believe in some stores as well. This brand finally came to my local Target, so I could technically try one of these lip balms. I have not. I heard great things about them. I just personally haven't tried them because I have already, like, you know, I have ColourPop, I have Laneige, I have Ola Henderson, I have Summer Fridays, I have Tower 28. Like, I have so many different lip balms. I'm like, how many lip balms do I generally really need to have? And the worst part is they're scattered. They're scattered throughout my house. I have 4, actually 5 on my desk alone. I have 2 over there. I have 1 on my nightstand, 2 in my bag. Then I have 1 in my work purse. I have 1 over on my kitchen table, 1 on my counter. I just kind of leave them there. I don't know why, and I don't know why I have so many. So I should just add to the list and just add these ones there, right? But these ones are supposed to be really cool because it's supposed to give you like a shimmery lip. And I do like having a nice shimmery lip. So I hear great things about this brand. I might have to check this one out. Up next looks like Saie just released some blushes. They're releasing their new Super Suede Talc-Free Powder. This is a long-wearing baked blush, a lightweight for a diffuse finish of color. Velvet texture melts into the skin seamlessly, blurs, and retails for $28. It's going to be available as of the 25th. I will say I am definitely intrigued by this. I love a good baked blush. I think the Kosas baked blush is what really kind of made me fall in love with baked blushes. I think they're fantastic. They go on so softly. They look almost like airbrush when applying them on. I don't notice any issues with them whatsoever. And I haven't really tried too much from Saie. I know people love this brand wholeheartedly. I haven't really tried much, so this would be something I'm definitely interested in. And I probably get more of like the peachy color, but this is really pretty. This is really pretty. I kind of want to check this one out. Up next, it looks like YSL is releasing a new product. They're releasing a Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. This is an oil-infused plumping lip gloss that provides juicy, glossy shine and plumper, fuller-looking lips. It's going to retail for an unknown price that's not on here. It's coming sometime in March, and I am going to pass because personally, I don't need to have any more plumping lip glosses. Like, I just don't. I have so much sitting in front of me already that I don't even get to touch a lot because I have way too much already as it is. That for me, I would try this and I just would be so afraid that it would just be added to my collection. I love a good lip gloss. I like lip oils, but not as much as lip glosses. I'm still mostly a lip gloss girly. I feel like lip glosses have better longevity on my lips personally than a lip oil does. I feel like lip oils for me tend to run off a lot quicker. They tend to smear either my lip line underneath it or my lipstick underneath it. They just don't really have as long longevity. A lot of times they tend to be really sticky, and I just prefer to have a lip gloss that can last me a lot longer than an actual lip oil would. So for me, this is an easy pass. Up next, it looks like The Ordinary is relaunching their serum foundation. The Ordinary Serum Foundation launched in 2017 with a 25,000 person waiting list. Holy shit, that's a lot. And quickly became a staple product. It got discontinued in 2022, and since you all asked to bring it back, The Ordinary has listened. We will relaunch a limited edition release of the Serum Foundation. It's a fluid, serum-like texture and natural skin finish, and accessible pricing of only $7.50. Oh my god, that's so cheap. Delivers a light to medium buildable coverage, lightweight formula, blends seamlessly, gives a real-like skin finish, suitable for all skin types in 36 shades. Wow. That's going to be available as of now. I never got a chance to check this out. I don't know why they would discontinue it if it worked so well for the brand. Why would you discontinue something like that? I would say I would check this out, but since it's only going to be a limited release, what's the point? Like for me, what's the point? If it's just going to be discontinued again and I fall in love with it, like what am I going to do? Buy 4 or 5 of them and keep a backstock of it and then just say I don't use them all the time and they just expire because they're just sitting there? Like that to me, that's just a waste of money. It's overconsumption. So as cool as this would be to try, at the same time, if you're just planning on discontinuing it, like what's the point for me? So that's an easy pass. Up next, in Europe, it looks like Essence just released a Fabulosis collection. This is going to include a loose setting and baking powder, nail stickers, a lip beautifier, a jelly lipstick, a highlighter, and some hair bows. This is such an easy pass. Now, granted, it's only coming to Europe right now. This is such an easy pass. When it comes to Essence, I feel like the only thing from Essence that I genuinely really do like is their eyeshadow. Everything else, I just don't care for. They're really, really affordable, but shit, their products suck. At least for me. They don't work for me, so that's an easy pass. Up next, it just got announced, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Cecred Cecred Hair Care by Beyonce is officially coming to Ulta. So it's going to be starting to be sold in Ulta officially as of April 6th. And I would definitely like to smell the products before I buy them, because I don't know if these products are going to work for me. I haven't ever heard anyone talk about them. I never saw anyone getting PR packages. Haven't seen anyone talk about them. I know nothing about this brand and the quality of it. But what I do know is that I personally would like to thank Beyonce for today's video, because I've seen all the TikToks saying if you don't thank her, well, you know what happens. I fall down that rabbit hole so quickly on TikTok. So thank you, Beyonce, for allowing me to talk about your brand in today's video. Up next, I thought this was actually really cute, but Huda Beauty is launching some mini blush duos. So this is going to retail for $25 at their limited edition. You can choose from cotton candy and peach sorbet, or you can choose strawberry cream and black cherry. These are going to be a tear and share kit, are perfect for sharing with friends or recreating Huda's signature ombre blush look. These are going to be travel sizes. They're available right now. I will say these are so cute. Like, I think the minis are so cute. I love when brands create minis or travel sizes because I think they're so adorable, and helps for us frugal people who don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup to try the product at a more affordable cost to see if we really like it. That's, I feel like, is always the best way. It's why I love the Sephora favorite kits. It's why I used to love Play by Sephora, and it's why I love getting like advent calendars, because I'll try the products. If I like them, then I'll go buy the full size. But if I don't, well, shit, I did not waste my money getting a full size and not liking it. So I think this is super cute. So if you guys have never tried their blush filters before, I highly recommend checking them out. I think they're really good, and I think you guys would actually like these ones as well. And they seem to be like a bit more affordable. So that's actually not a bad deal. Up next, we have It's Another Day, Another ColourPop. And ColourPop is revamping their 9-pan palettes. So these are going to be coming back in stock in a new clear packaging. You guys will be able to find these over at Target, and it's going to be available also on ColourPop's website. They're going to retail for $14 each. Now, if you guys did not know, I used to pretty much own every single one of these palettes. I have collected my ColourPop palettes for years, and for like the last year or so, and I've been doing my declutter series, I pretty much have been getting rid of all of these palettes because I've had them for so long in the original packaging. They were literally 4 or 5 years old plus, and I just did not really use them anymore. And so it's kind of cool to see them bringing them back in a plastic feel. They're definitely more on the cheaper, they have a more cheaper vibe, but it's great for those who maybe not be aware of these palettes or never seen these palettes before, and they're shopping at Target. They see it sitting on the shelf and they're like, oh my God, this color story is beautiful. I want to go pick it up. Now, what I do want to know is that seeing as these are really old, they're not old palettes, but they obviously are not new. I want to know if the formula has changed, because before they used to have their pressed glitters in there. Now, ColourPop did revamp their pressed glitters to be a little bit more user-friendly, so they kind of almost feel like a shimmer, but they're still a pressed glitter. I'm wondering if they changed the formula so it still would be the new pressed glitter formula, or maybe they changed it to just the shimmer. I want to know. So for me, if I see these in Target, I will definitely pick up the Going Coconuts palette. You guys know that was one of my favorite palettes from ColourPop, and when I did my declutter back in December, unfortunately I did have to declutter my Going Coconuts palette because the shimmers were just crumbling apart. They're falling out because it was such an old palette, but it's one of my go-to most loved palettes from ColourPop. So for me, I'd want to pick up the new one and see how the formula has changed. If it has, I can't compare it to anything now, but it is really cool to see these palettes coming back and being sold inside Target and giving a whole new audience a chance to try out these palettes that I once loved. So let me know your thoughts on this one. Are you guys excited about that like I am, or is it just me? Up next, Unearthly Cosmetics just launched their newest collab, and it's with Xander. They're releasing the Ooze Low Light Highlighter. This will be available as of now, and this is going to be a shift between like a green, purple, and blue highlighter. Now, I do not own this. I did not get this sent in PR, so I definitely want to go pick it up. I don't know if affiliate codes apply to this. If they do, you guys can use my code to save 10% off. I will say this is a really beautiful highlighter. I love the shift that I've seen between purple and green, depending on which way you're facing, how the light's hitting you. I think this is a fantastic highlighter. Definitely one that I want to pick up because I like having highlighters like that because I can also use them as eyeshadows. And I'm really excited for Xander. I think it's fantastic that Xander had a chance to do a collab with one of his favorite brands. One of their favorite brands. I did tell Xander, I hope that their collection gets expanded and they do like lips and eyeshadow palettes and just a whole range of a collection, because I think that'd be so freaking cool. So for me, if you guys love Unearthly, if you guys know who Xander is, if you guys love this color story, I think this would be a great chance to pick up. And plus, it's nice to see creators creating something other than just eyeshadow palettes. I kind of like when they branch out and do something different. I think it's kind of cool. Last but not least, One Size Beauty has been teasing a new product, and then I saw it get revealed. So let me go and show you One Size teaser. Now, I was like, ooh, what can that be? I got so excited. And then I saw the reveal of it over on TikTok under a creator called Dallas Mendez. I definitely know who they are. They're really very bluntly honest when it comes to makeup reviews. And they revealed the newest product. Let me show you guys what it is.
One Size just launched a new glitter spray, but this time she is get the fuck out of the box. She is iridescent. Y'all remember the last glitter spray that hasn't been seen since because it fucking sold out? But it was a collaboration with Wicked, and this glitter was like green and yellow and almost like blue. Hold on. As I was saying, green or blue and yellow, I can't even really fucking tell the colors. Well, this new spray is iridescent, which I'm guessing is gonna be a lot prettier, in my opinion. Bitch, it looks the same. Am I stupid? The iridescent glitter spray. Bitch, I was literally just on the phone with Patrick like 2 days ago and he said that this one is iridescent compared to the other one. I must be colorblind. Just kidding, y'all. They're the same colors. But this one was sold out, so at least now you know. She's gonna be coming back in socks soon. Holy shit. This is like a gay bitch's dream right here. Well, if you're a glitter lover, get your gold coins ready.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's an iridescent face spray. What am I gonna do with that? Like, in reality, what would I ever use that for? I don't go to music festivals, so other than that, maybe my hair, I could put glitter in my hair, but y'all can imagine my oily ass face, spraying that on my face and then oh my god, I should do that. I should do that for you guys. I should spray it on my face so you guys can see the freaking shimmer, and then I should let my face get so oily. I want to know what that's gonna look like, because y'all know I'm a oily ass bitch, and to add a iridescent face spray to that, ooh, y'all, the way that it probably accentuate every single pore and the oil, oh, I can't imagine. But could you imagine if that spray also was, I think it's supposed to be the exact same spray as the Until Dawn, it just has an iridescent shift to it, so I can also imagine it's supposed to control the oil. I don't know what my job would say. I don't know what my job would say. I mean, it's Disney, so Disney is pretty much allowing people to kind of wear what suits them. It is Disney, so I think Disney would be okay with it, but the guests might be like, what's wrong with your face? Oh my god, I can get it, and then I can be prepared for whenever Glamlite does their Twilight collection. I could be like my own Edward and Bella. What? Say less. So I don't know. I didn't like the Wicked one. I never got the Wicked one, so I was like, oh, who's going to use a glitter spray? And now they're actually releasing like a permanent iridescent one. I need to know your thoughts. What do you guys think of that spray? Let me know down below. But with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. Just in case you guys asked what I'm wearing my eyes, I am wearing the new TD Signature Shattered Romance palette. I do have a multiple looks, multiple palettes video coming, so you guys will see how I got this look very soon. But I'll have all of the details of my face down below. But yeah, I'm so excited to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm so excited to hear you guys' thoughts about Glamlite, about Natasha Denona. Do you guys think that's even worth getting? About One Size, about Huda Beauty, Kayali, about the L'Oreal brow pen. We definitely had some really exciting things to talk about this week. My wallet is still pretty much safe for the most part, but I'm excited to talk about, but I'm excited to see what is coming up. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.